Hello. Today I'm going to be sharing some tips on how you can draw simple heads. Whether you're drawing anime style or semi-realistic styles, I think it should help with drawing simpler heads, explained by a certified dummy. Anyways, key aspects of drawing simple heads. Focus on simple shapes. To draw what you imagined, you might struggle to draw from various angles if you are a beginner, because you might lack fundamentals and knowledge on how the face looks like from other angles that you may find more difficult to imagine, therefore more difficult to draw it out. Start by mastering basic shapes like spheres and cubes in various angles. So, you can start from drawing many basic shapes from many different angles until you get used to drawing them. Drawing process. Minimize details initially to focus on facial proportions, adding them later to complete the drawing. As a beginner, I got my motivation to keep practicing these boring shapes and fundamentals because I saw the improvement each time I drew my favorite characters with the boring shapes. By minimizing the details, you can focus on drawing the structure of the face first, rather than being too focused on drawing the pretty eyes and something else, which often distracts the process of you getting used to drawing heads from a variety of angles. Study and reference professional artists' technique for drawing faces. Use guidelines on a sphere for facial features, and you will gradually become familiar with proportions. Once you've mastered the simple shapes, you can move on to learning the proportion of the faces using guidelines, which there are many techniques, but for me, I kind of mixed up things I learned from many other people. You can either try drawing along with me, or try others' way of drawing the guidelines until you find the one that you're comfortable with. Usually, I'll draw a sphere and then a cube to represent the perspective and some lines where the face is gonna be. I usually draw the nose first and then the eyes and then the mouth, but it could be changed depending on what kind of angle you're drawing from, and also if you are getting used to drawing with the guidelines, you can cut some corners later to draw faster or just comfortably in your likings. Practice tips. Establish a consistent practice routine, starting from 10 minutes to 1 hour per day. It's always nice to have a little drawing practice session throughout the day, because you can see the results more clear and faster if you practice daily rather than once a month or something. Focus on effective practice rather than just accumulating hours. It means that you don't have to draw for 10 hours. You really only need 10 to 30 minutes to warm things up, and you could really see yourself improving over time. Trust me. Anyways, I hope you found this a little helpful. If it did, leave a like and comment and subscribe. Thanks. See you in the next video.